Hi everyone, welcome to this segment of the WLIA Committee Spotlight Series. My name is Kristen Vincent, GIS Manager for the City of De Beer and current WLIA Board Member. Today I am joined by David Buehler, who is our President-elect. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm kind of a Renaissance man. I'm involved in a lot of different activities outside of work, anywhere from blacksmithing to goldsmithing to making armor to archery, everything. So jack of all trades, master of none, but sometimes that's what you need.
Very cool. And what do you do for work?
I work at the DOT as a GIS solution specialist, and then I also own my own business, Terra Firma Analytic, doing different GIS work after hours.
Very cool. So like I mentioned, you are currently the president-elect role. So what does that mean within the association, and how did you come into this role?
So that's the first year of a president term, which is 4 years. And really the first year of a president-elect is spent doing the annual conference committee and planning that and making sure that we have wonderful content for our big once-a-year organization-wide event.
Mm-hmm. Great. So I guess more specifically, what are the goals of the annual conference committee?
The goals of the annual conference committee this go around is to basically put as many people in the audience as we can, provide great content, good workshops, great networking opportunities with exhibitors and each other, and hopefully get engagement out of newer members and build that and foster that community that we have all come to learn and love.
Great. What are some tasks that committee members work on?
Well, the annual committee is actually broken down into sub-teams, and each one of those teams kind of has a different focus. So there's anywhere from putting the program together to attracting workshops to graphics. That's the newest one, where all they do is make cool graphics for the year and that event. And it kind of varies of what they do and the workload for each one of those teams. So it could be as simple as you're pretty much wrapped up by September with like the exhibitor perspectives team, and then kind of communications is kind of an all around, all year kind of thing. So each team varies in its load, and there's many people, which make light work.
Mm-hmm. More on an individual basis, what would you say is an average time commitment for a committee member?
An average time for a person on each committee might vary, like by team. So, but there's also multiple people on that team, so it's kind of how they divvy the workload. So like, for example, the new graphics team has already met 3 times, and it's only been active for a month. The communications is going to be busy kind of all year round, but in spurts for when there's time for each posting and notice and things that need to go out to the general membership. So probably on average, I'd say maybe 1 to 3 hours a month. So not terribly hard. The higher up the food chain you go, like me, it might be anywhere between 5 and 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And are you looking for new members to join the various teams on the annual conference committee?
We're always looking for new members, and it's actually great to get new members and new perspectives on things. Just because it's always been done some way doesn't mean it always needs to continue that way. So we welcome new ideas and new people on each team and the committee as a whole.
Great. So thinking more broadly beyond the committee level, what does WLIA mean to you?
WLIA means to me a group of committed, hardworking professionals that are interested in land records, modernization, geospatial technology, geospatial components of each one of our jobs, and really building that network and that family to work towards common goals and share our knowledge to each other.
Why do you think it's valuable to have an organization like WLIA? You kind of touched on some of these themes already.
It's valuable from a couple different perspectives. One is, as an organization, we can help influence and propose changes to laws and things like that. So at the state level, that'll impact each one of us down the line for the better, hopefully. We can help try to stop things that are detrimental that will impact long-term to our members. On the other end, it allows each one of us to network and grow our organization as a whole and share our knowledge, train each other, foster good communications and things like that across lines and break down barriers with other organizations. So then it also is good from the standpoint that we interface with other organizations like RPLs and RODs and things like that that have a small focus of what we generally do. But it's good to get their feedback as we do all those different things. And then they can train us about their jobs so that we can build better communities and build better community counties and things like that.
Great. So if someone watching this wants to get involved on the annual conference committee or involved in WLIA in general, how can they find your contact information? How can they reach out to you or the association?
Sure. So let's go broad first. So to get involved in the organization, please come to any of our events. Check out our website, WLIA.org. That's a good starting place. Find a member, find the board member, talk to them about their experience. There's emails on the website that we can use to contact each kind of interest. In terms of the annual conference committee, you can check out the website. I believe it is annual@WLIA.org is the email address, and you can just CC my name on it, David Buehler, saying, hey, I'm interested in that. And we'll have a conversation and we'll get you hooked up with the right people, since I have lots of committee chairs that run kind of the daily operations of things.
Perfect. Great. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today
Sure.
and sharing that insight. And thanks everyone for watching.